Hello, I'm Beagle Goats, and this is Mass Effect. One of the
to Alliance Military Database.
most
Classified
amazing
information requested.
games in history. Right here, right now on PC. I just love this game. I'm just doing a complete playthrough of all Mass Effect games, hopefully. I'm not sure I'll be able to record Mass Effect 3, but I should be able to record this game and Mass Effect 1 with, not Mass Effect 1, this is Mass Effect 1, and Mass Effect 2 with quite some, let's say, good FPS, I'd imagine. So, let's connect to the database. We launched the military personnel database, that is, so, N7. Mass Effect,
Establishing secure connection.
in case you didn't know,
Secure connection confirmed.
is a very amazing science fiction game series. It's probably the greatest. It's probably got the greatest science fiction worlds ever created in it. I just absolutely love it. So here we're going to create our own shepherds, and that's what you'll be called by throughout the entire game, is shepherds. I'm going to be a male,
Please log in
like
to
me,
access your profile.
and I'm going to call him Jamie, after the Lannisters. I don't know why, to be honest. Don't know why I call him Lannister. He's not going to be an evil bastard or anything like that. No. Preparing to send. Connection established. Sending. And here everything goes wrong, so you got to create your own accounts.
Warning,
Again.
data corruption detected.
Yay.
Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Now, we can either be, before we started, before we joined up with the military, we could be a spacer, with both our parents left, being, members of the Alliance military. Our chances would have been spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying on one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. So we can be a through and through soldier, born and raised one, not fighting, but travelling with the Alliance military since birth. We could be a colonist, where we would have been born and raised on Mindwa, a small border colony in Ascan Traverse, which I think is human land, actually. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwa, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of a great metropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So, a through and through soldier, a disgruntled and somewhat destroyed colonist whose life has taken a definite turn up since they joined the military, or Earthborn, simply no parents, no friends, just you, surviving on Earth. I think I'm going to go with the colonist
Confirm
background.
psychological profile.
We can be a sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were sent on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome extreme physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived, but all those around you fell. Now you are left alone to tell the tale. Or we can be a war hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Or we can be ruthless. Throughout your military career, you've held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been cold, calculating and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Now this time, this is going to be the Paragon option, and we're probably going to be playing a Renegade in this Let's Play. But I'm just going to go with War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Now we can be a soldier who uses assault rifles, and well, I think they're the only class who can use assault rifles, well, properly anyway, and they basically they can use all types of weapons, and they can wear heavy armor later on. You can be an engineer who use tech abilities to their prime, and only really use pistols. However, they can inaccurately use other guns and inefficiently. They also cannot use medium or heavy armor. Adepts are the same as engineers, except they use these things called biotics, which are almost magic powers, and can allow people to manipulate matter, as it were. Not overpowered, but it's pretty cool. So they can like chuck things at people, or create singularities to swirl people around it and things. Infiltrators are a crossover of engineer and soldiers, and can use sniper rifles in addition to pistols. And they can also wear medium armor if they specialise in that. Sentinel is a combination of the adept and the engineer, using both biotics and tech. They can only use light armor, and they receive no weapon training. So basically, they can't use pistols properly at all, basically, or anything else. So you can't, if you don't have weapon training for a certain weapon, then you can't aim down with sight with that gun. Or you can be a vanguard who can specialise in medium armor, and they use pistols and shotguns, and most importantly they have biotics, but more damaging biotics. They're basically very damage orientated class, well, a very damage orientated class, and they specialise in doing a lot of close range damage very quickly. So I think for my first Let's Play on computer, well, not just Let's Play, but playthrough on computer of Mass Effect, I've played it a lot on the Xbox, but I've never played it on the computer. I'm going to go as, I like having the adept who you get on your team and your squads all the time, so I'm not going to go as an adept. I'm going to go, not as a soldier, because I think that's a bit boring. I'm going to go as an engineer, who I think are very powerful later on. Not so much in this game, but especially in Mass Effect 2 and 3. So, well, less than 3 actually. Very Mass Effect 2 though.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm going to change the appearance next episode, so this has been very short. It's my birthday coming up, and I might spend some money which I get then to get a full Bandicam so I can record for longer. So until then, well, until I can come back for you to a bit.